Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and Blizzard, why? Why? We've got Mage and Shaman cards to go over, but I'm losing it. The Mage cards in particular in Wild, it's going to be, oh man, why? Why do we have to go down this route? But we're going to talk about why I'm losing my mind, why I'm going why Blizzard, and why I'll probably be quoting this in a later video of how I was so wrong. We're going to go over the Mage and Shaman cards, the last cards revealed from the upcoming mini set. I'm going to lose whatever hair I have left. If you want to win these cards, golden, in the upcoming mini set, we're giving away 4 of them, golden, out of my pocket to celebrate 58,000 subscribers on our road to 60K. All you have to do is like and comment on the video in the description below, subscribe to the channel. We're doing a giveaway for every 1,000 until 60K. So hit that sub button. Maybe go broke. I'm losing my mind. Why am I yelling why? Like, look at this. Look at this. 6 mana, 6/6 minion for Secret Mage. Contract Conjurer. Costs 3 less for each secret you control. Like, why? Why? That's 2 secrets, it's 0 mana. 1 secret, it's a 3 mana, 6/6. Utterly broken, ridiculous. And let's just talk about Wild for a second. You have like Cabal Courier, not Cabal Courier, you have a Cabal Lackey, you have Ancient Mysteries, you have the new 2-drop that got put in this expansion that makes a secret cost 0. You're gonna have 2 secrets or more active on turns 2 and 3 all the time in Wild. It's a common occurrence, and well, Contract Conjurer comes down for 0 freaking mana or 3 mana. It's ridiculous. You have that Cabal, I don't remember, the 5/5, the 6 mana 5/5 that gets 2 less for each secret played. That card's been an auto-include in Secret Mage forever. This is so much better. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. I'm like, do people love Secret Mage? Is this Igzar's last joke to us as he left? By the way, he's now going to be working on League of Legends for Riot Gaming. I predicted that on my stream, by the way. Congratulations to Igzar, but if he left us this as a result, my God. In Standard, not as busted. Getting secrets out is not quite as quick. You don't have the ways to tutor secrets out as much. You only have like Arcanologist and like the 2-drop I mentioned earlier, the neutral 2-drop that makes your next secret cost 0. It's probably not going to put Secret Mage over the top in Standard. I actually think it's probably just a 3-star card there. I think it's good enough to see play, but not really that busted. But in Wild, where you have all those cards, you have Mad Scientist, you have Kieran Tormage, you have so many ways to cheat out secrets, tutor them early. This is a 5-star Wild card. It's just ridiculous. Secret Mage is like back, and it's not even ending at this. We also have a new secret. We'll go back to that card in a second there. We have a new secret, Objection. 3 mana secret. When your opponent plays a minion, counter it. It took them long enough to make this, didn't it? We had counter spell, now we have, well, counter minion. We've seen how this works with Okami. The minion just kind of goes away. Its battle cry doesn't happen. It's like it never happened. It consumes the mana, and boom. Yeah, this is going to be a good secret in any Secret Mage deck. It's a good card in Standard too, most likely. It's a good secret. It's really hard to play around as well because, well, you've got to play a minion. Your next minion will get countered, so you got to throw away either something garbage, and if you have a deck of just big value, you can't really do that. So it can be very punishing towards a deck that plays selective minions. Yeah, it's just another really good secret. I think this is a 3-star card in Standard just because Secret Mage is not there really yet in Standard at all, although it got 2 incredible tools. In a Wild is probably a 5-star card for Secret Mage. I feel like you would run this with like Explosive Runes, Objection, Ice Block, whatever you want. It's really good. You're again limiting what your opponent can do. You now punish their spells, you punish their minions, either damaging them with Explosive Runes or just outright deleting them. It's just gross. It's gross. It's a really good card. Secret Mage is probably back on the map in Wild. I really think so. It was close already. I feel like these cards put it over the top. And then we have lastly, like the best removal card possibly ever. Life Sentence. 4 mana, remove a minion from the game. This is like Reno, the hero card, making it poof. That's exactly what it's like. It's not like Polymorph where you turn into a sheep or whatever. You outright just, the minion, it's like it never existed. You target a death rattle, it's gone. It's not in a res pool, it's nothing. So this is like an Elwyn Boar counter. This is a death rattle counter. This outright deletes a card from the game. And that's very powerful. I don't know if it's something you're going to hard run at this point. I feel like it's very meta dependent, but currently in standard, polymorph is not there for mage. You have mass polymorph and all of that, but it's not there. And you'll note it doesn't have a spell school, so it doesn't have multicaster synergies, but it doesn't take the place of a spell possibly in your Dawngrasp pool. So there is that. I don't know where this you slot this in. It could be an Arena Mage deck in Wild. It can be maybe not a big spell mage, but maybe you play it in the skeleton mage. I don't know where it fits in, but it's a very powerful effect. It's very cool. It's very interesting. And it's kind of nice to have a card that can actually just outright completely remove something from the game. We've never seen it before other than the Reno Hero card. And I already made the mistake of saying we've never seen a card that gives immune today. So let's not make that mistake again. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 in standard and wild. I feel like this card's effect is so unique, so potentially powerful, depending on the meta, that it'll be a serviceable card. It'll probably see play at some point. I just can't really put my finger on where. But yeah, I like this card, unlike the other two, but no skeleton support. Absolutely nothing more for those spooky skeletons. So it's Secret Mage or some control shenanigans, or you're not doing much else with Mage right now. And last, we have a couple of Shaman cards. The last two cards are Shaman cards. We already reviewed this one. This was on the initial release, but there's some really interesting stuff here for Shaman. We have Framester, which is going to be a pretty funny Shutterwalk card in Wild. 3 mana, 3/3, so not a spider tank. They held off on not making this a spider tank. Battle Cry, shuffle 3 framed cards into the opponent's deck. When drawn, they overload for 2. So this is like, you get to overload your opponent. I'm assuming that those cards don't, like, they're just like cast when drawn, overload for 2. That's my assumption. I could probably look on the card library, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It'll be a cast when drawn, overload for 2. And then, yeah, they'll have 2 less mana to work with. So it's quite the troll card. It's a bit of disruption. But again, it's kind of, they draw it whenever, like they don't know, or you don't know. It could never happen. So it could be just a 3 mana, 3/3, do nothing. I have no idea what you're playing this in. This just seems like a fun, silly card. And again, can Mark find a way to kill your opponent with overload? Because I feel like if there's someone that could do it, it'll be him. But yeah, we'll take a look. We'll see if there's actually a token for this. So yeah, as I thought, the frame thing is just a 0 mana cast when drawn overload too. So you'll get overloaded by 2, you'll have less mana to work with. It's just kind of like a troll card. And I don't think it sees realistic play. I think you can run it in a Shutterwalk deck and just fill your opponent's deck with overload. That's kind of funny. You can obviously couple this with a Bran, with a Brilliant Macabre, with a Bolner. Maybe it's enough that you couple it up and your opponent just can't play the game. But overall, I just think it's a kind of a fun, cool little troll card that I don't think sees realistic play. I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in standard and wild, even with the whole Shutterwalk implications, because, well, you're playing Shutterwalk, you're already kind of winning and killing them, and you don't really need them to overload. But it is kind of interesting, and you do shuffle them, so you can like screw up their whole like card draw order, like against Paladin if they play the 2 mana reorder the deck thing, right? There is that, but I don't see it as a competitive card. And the last card to reveal in this mini set, Torghast Custodian, an 8 mana 6/10 minion, so like ugh. But Battle Cry, for each enemy minion, randomly gain Rush, Divine Shield, or Wind Fury. So there's 3 enemy minions on the board. You get a Rush, Divine Shield, Wind Fury minion. It's pretty good. This is a really good arena card. That's it. Like, you're not playing this on ladder. You could give your Shutterwalk Rush, Divine Shield, and Wind Fury in wild. As long as there's 3 minions on the board, he'll gain it. The Battle Cry will work for that, but very slow. It's not an elemental. It has no tribe. No great way to cheat it out. I just don't see this as a card that sees play. It seems like strictly an arena card. So for that reason, I've just got to give it a 1 in standard. Wow. I just, outside of like a cool battle card to give your Shutterwalk, I really just don't see it. So yeah, Mage gets broken, disgusting Secret Mage cards, and Shaman got Yeah, not really much here. They got some, they got totem stuff, but overall, that's all the cards of the mini set. We got the patch notes coming tomorrow. Keep you posted on that. We'll probably do a tier list ranking every single card from S to F in either tomorrow or the day after. So stay tuned. Lots more mini set coverage, and then of course, it all goes live on Tuesday, where we'll be streaming it, playing it, and then reviewing it on Wednesday. Lots of stuff. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends. What were they doing with the secret cards? Blizzard!